Okay, on the behalf of the Mount Bether community at Game Creek, right in there, I've been given the honor of speaking about David and his life's impact on our community. I've got my own particular perspective and will understand more broadly as others too add their lines to this memorial sketch we're all creating here today. There are aspects of his life we all know well, and others no doubt will share them, but for now, I'll leave those to others and look at this proposition, which is that a good man is necessary for a good community, and what a good man means to a community like ours. Good society requires good community, and good community requires a good man. David was that. We can read in Matthew 23, where Jesus provides us a certain measure of what goodness or greatness should look like in a man. He says in verse 11, "Whoever is greatest among you will be a servant." This is contrary to the self-promoting, materialistic world we attach ourselves to. And I think we can all attest that David kept himself more loosely attached to this material world than most of us do. What an inspiration to us all. We saw David as a husband, a father, a grandfather to his family. He was a friend and brother to the rest of us. He was a mentor and teacher to some. He was an example to us all. In music, he enriched all of our lives by both his performing and teaching. In this sometimes dreary climate, he and his beloved wife, Donna, would brighten our world. She on the piano and he with his cello, coaxing out its most beautiful tones and melodies. In teaching, he brought to life and cultivated the language of eternity that God placed in each of our beings, be it with strings and woodwinds or brass and percussion. David worked with uncanny patience to uncover even the faintest glimmer of musical hope that would be found in any of the young people that might be at Mount Bether School or at Whitestone Logging or even here in Hoonah. His years enriching symphonies in Juneau and elsewhere were cherished by us as well because we got to hear him practice. And who knows, bring in an armload of firewood, you might get an encore. We all loved him for his music. It was a beautiful gift. God gave it to him, and he shared it freely. David was a steadying presence for us. He was unassuming, not outwardly flashy in the everyday context, but had an inner warmth that was steadfast, diligent, trustworthy. He was quiet, uncomplicated, demonstrating inner peace and contentment, always seasoned with a dash of humor. He was impartial, giving honor and attentiveness and care to anyone, no matter their status. David was a man not motivated by fear of what is or what isn't, or of the unknown, but like his great namesake, King David of old, he put his trust in the Lord, his God. He was an example to us all in following and living the principles that he found in the Bible and that Jesus taught. We knew him to be patient, kind, not envious, not boastful or proud. He was never dishonoring or self-seeking, not easily angered, never vindictive. We found him to rejoice in what is true and what is good. He trusted in God's word. In Matthew 5, verses 8 and 9, we read, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." And we read, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God." He then was a child of God. So let us continue to live as children of God as well. And as such, someday we'll see him. And as God's children, we will say, "Hello, Brother David."